Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WolfStalker25, and today I got another action figure review for you guys on the, I want to say, newly released Marvel Legends retro carded Webman. Now, I am not very familiar with Webman. I did not know who he was before he was revealed and anything like that, and all I saw was cool new Spider-Man for the shelf. Spider-Man is like Iron Man to me, where if I could get every suit possible, I will get every suit possible. If I could have my own hall of spider suits, I would. But this guy's pretty cool. I do really like the body mold. I like the look of the figure. I was trying to piece together where this body mold has been used before. He is on the retro carded card back, so there you go. There's a look at the back of the packaging, what it looks like. Looks pretty good. So Webman's pretty cool. I've had him on the pack for a couple minutes now, and I actually do really like him. So he's got, we'll go over his accessories really quick before we get into anything else. Webman does come with a set of fists that are on the figure. You do get a set of web swinging hands that do have hinges on them as well, or thwipping hands as some people like to call them. You get those, and then you get a set of like splayed out, I guess you could say wall crawling open action hands, which also do have hinges on them as well. So that's all you get for accessories with this guy. Nothing really else, but honestly, think I'm okay with that when it comes to a Spider-Man. As long as you give us the three main core sets of hands, the wall crawling, the fists, and then the thwips, I think that's okay. Like, they could have given some sort of extra like web effect, either like a swinging effect or something like that, but we've gotten those. They're okay, but honestly, if that's all you have to give us for Spider-Man to keep like pumping them out and giving us different suits, I'm okay with that, especially when this one is pretty much just a repaint of, I believe, what is the PS4 Spider-Man suit. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Here's a look at him. He's in a little like, fighting pose. So if what I did figure out about Webman, Webman is a character from the comics who is a clone of Spider-Man, and he is I think he's like a mirror clone of Spider-Man that Doctor Doom created, and he's very stupid. So, yeah. I guess in the comics he has, I did a quick look up, and like it's kind of unknown what happened to him after the comic with him. So other than that, he's just gonna be another suit. I'm just gonna say he's a random suit of Peter's that he's got up on the shelf with everybody else. So yeah, he's pretty cool. I do like the details on him. The web lines are really nice. At least they have them painted on this figure. I do like the colors. The blue is very different than what we're used to with Spider-Man, being this really light blue, and the red is pretty similar. Might be a little lighter than normal Spider-Man reds, but yeah, I really like them. Now mine I'm a little confused about. I feel like the legs, like the bottom leg, I feel like this is the same one as this one almost, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to like, it kind of is just off on the side there. Doesn't really want to line up as well as like this one does. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. We'll do the articulation really quick. So Spider-Man, this is a hinge neck one, which I do prefer instead of the ball joint. So you could get him looking up that high, which is very nice, and you could get him looking down that much, so it gets good down, good up. Not, well, he's got a little bit of tilt, not very much, just because how the head and neck are set up. Now the arms do go, wow, they actually go up that far, pretty good. You could get that in there pretty deep, actually. And then he does have a butterfly joint, which can get back that far and forward that much. Does have, the arms do actually do a full 360, upper bicep cut, double jointed elbows. Now one thing you will notice about Webman is he does have he's not pinless, so he does have the nasty light blue on the inside of the pins instead of red, because they don't have really the two-tone pin technology at all yet. That's as far as the arms get. Then the wrists do swivel and hinge on all three sets of hands. It does have I guess you could call it like a ab crunch, there you go, that far forward, that far back. It does have a waist cut as well that could go a full 360. Legs do go up that far, back that much. Let's see, Webman on the splits. Webman gets that far on the splits. Does have an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, which his foot just goes a little high up to kick his own butt. He can kick the center of his back. And then he does have a upper boot cut. Ankles do go back that far forward, and he does have the wonderful ankle pivot that we all know and love. So, there you go. That is all your articulation with Webman. Pretty basic. What you'd expect out of a Spider-Man, and I actually do like it. I really like this body mold. I really like this suit. I think it looks good, and it's going to be definitely unique. Like, I was kind of on the fence when I saw it at first. I was like, who is this? What is this? Do I need this? And I'm like, yeah, it's Spider-Man. I need this. So, height check on Spidey. Just about 6¼ inch tall. And we'll do some size comparisons really quick. Spider-Man with some other brands before we do some other Spider-Man with them. So we do have Star Wars The Black Series, for our Hasbro other brands, and the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red. So you guys are always used to seeing those two. They will be here all the time. We do have our SH Figure Arts Goku, our Figma Samus, so taller than them both. He should not be taller than Samus, and Goku should be the same size, but that's what you get with imports sometimes. You get them just the wrong size. Here's Webman with your Mafex Batman, your Jazzware Spartan Collection Master Chief, your Mezco Stealth Iron Man, which looks pretty good. And then lastly, your Reveltech All Might. There you go. So there's your size comparisons. That's how big he is compared to everybody else. Now here he is with some other Spider-Man bodies. So the first one we're going to look at is the body that is basically the same one that we got here. This is the PS4 Gamerverse one. This is 100% the same body, I think. It's got the... and honestly, I really like this body mold. Now, my Gamerverse is, like, super loose on the torso. Like, I could almost spin this. There's a little bit of grab right here, but this one's way tighter. Everything is really nice on this one. So the body mold definitely feels better here than here. But I do really like the look of it. I think the only complaint I have is the eyes. I wish they were just like kind of the bigger instead of as squinty as they are. That's the only complaint I'd have with the head sculpt, is I just wish they used a different head sculpt that had bigger eyes. Now there's your Gamerverse one. I think the other figure that might be on the same body mold as this as well, the more bulked up one, is the Scarlet Spider here. Now this is the, I believe, the Spider-Man Kane version. So there's your look there. I believe those are all the same body mold. So this would have been an older version of it, and then slowly progressed to this. Think they're all the same. So this one just has different hands and a different head sculpt altogether. But I think this head sculpt looks cool. I would have loved to have seen Webman with a different head sculpt to get a different look. Now here he is with your Pizza Spidey style body. This is the big time one that we got last year, the one that's kind of like using the same body. Like this is like the thinner, more scrawny Spider-Man. Honestly, a lot of people really love this body mold. I am not so much a fan as I am with the Webman mold. I actually really prefer the Webman mold over this one. This one is so like thin and skinny, and I think it breaks a lot easier, especially in the butterflies up there, and I like this one way better. So this is definitely, to me, I like this body, this look. Like, I wish we could get this look, the big time suit, on this body, or on the retro Spider-Man body, because that's another like good one. So here's the retro one, speaking of that, and yeah, I think this body mold also looks pretty good compared to this. I think these two match up pretty well. Like the lower like end of the torso is pretty much the same, except for like at the waist, obviously. But I think the arms are pretty much the same, I would assume, because they're not pinless. I think the arms are the same on these ones. The legs are definitely the same. The feet are the same. Um, yeah, he's got the boot cut and everything. The boot cut might be. Nah, that's gotta be the same. So the only thing different on these Spider-Man would be the head sculpts and the torso. And then you got this one here, which is way skinnier and scrawny. And then if you want to get even skinnier, this is the old. I want to say this is the Space Venom wave, like young Ultimate Kid Spider-Man. So there's your look with 3 different bodies and another one of the same type. I definitely gotta say this body's, I think, my favorite. I want to say the diaphragm joint on him is cool, but I don't like how the waist is a ab crunch and they don't have a swivel. If Hasbro were to get Spider-Man like this retro one on pinless joints, and then we got the ab crunch down here with a waist cut, that would be the ultimate perfect Spider-Man. I think the only other addition I would do is not I would probably do away with the dumbbell and maybe go back to the disc hinge and find a way to get better pivot. But yeah, there's your look with all the other bodies. I do really like this one. This suit's definitely going to be very unique on the shelf. It's going to stand out. It's going to look out of place and odd, and you know what? I think that works for Webman and just an alternate Spider-Man. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully you did find it helpful. I like this figure. If you didn't pick him up and you're a Spider-Man fan, I say go get him. Why not? It's a good body mold, and it's going to look unique. It's definitely going to be a standout on your shelf, in your Spider display, in your Spider-Verse, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I say go get it. Definitely a great figure for the price point of around $20, $22, $23, something like that. I did get mine on Amazon. That's where mine came from, but I know it's available, I think, on like Big Bad and a ton of other places probably. So yeah, I say go get him. He's pretty cool. Hopefully you did find the video helpful. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you haven't already, I would always appreciate a like if you did enjoy the video, and a subscribe if you're new and haven't already. It does help out the channel a ton, and I do appreciate it a lot. If you do want to, you could go check out the Twitter account where I post all the new stuff I get, and the gameplay channel, just Wolfstalker25, where I do all my gameplay stuff. Right now it's kind of Ark and No Man's Sky, but we're at a limbo at the moment with some stuff. So hopefully you've done all that. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it. And yeah, let me know in the comments below some other figures you want to see. You want to see more Marvel Legends? I got some World of Halo I got to do. Next video on Tuesday will be the Dark Star Ursa Major review. And then I think Thursday will probably be like something else. I know I get Ultron this week, and I think so he'll be coming. Infinity Saga Thor is coming. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta review and do. So let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see next, what you're most interested in, and let me know, did you get this figure? If you were on the fence about it, did the review change your mind at all? Do you want to get him now? I like him. I think he's pretty cool, and he's definitely unique. So that is it for me. Hopefully you all have a good day, you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time with whatever video is next. Who knows? I got some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff I want to do, so maybe that's coming soon. But alright guys, I'll see you later.